Welcome to the Leadership Essentials series. This course focuses on communication skills for leaders, covering 4 critical areas: active listening, constructive feedback, public speaking, and persuasive influence. These skills are the foundation of effective leadership. When you master them, you build stronger connections with your team, lead with clarity, and inspire people to take action. Throughout this course, we'll explore practical techniques and frameworks you can apply immediately to become a more impactful communicator and leader. Effective leadership communication rests on 4 pillars. First, active listening means engaging fully with others, understanding not just their words but their needs and concerns. Second, constructive feedback is about guiding growth positively, helping your team improve while maintaining confidence. Third, public speaking is the ability to deliver your message with confidence and clarity to groups. And fourth, persuasive influence is your capacity to inspire others and drive change. Together, these 4 pillars create a communication framework that builds trust, drives results, and creates lasting impact in your organization. Understanding why these communication skills matter will motivate you to develop them. First, they drive results. Clear communication accelerates decision-making and moves projects forward faster. Second, they build trust. When people feel heard and understood, they develop psychological safety and are more willing to take risks. Third, they boost engagement. Constructive feedback fuels motivation and creates pathways for growth. And fourth, they inspire change. Through persuasive influence, you transform your vision into action and move your team toward meaningful goals. These skills directly impact your effectiveness as a leader. Active listening is the foundation of great communication, and it has 3 essential components. First, full presence means eliminating distractions and focusing entirely on what the other person is saying. Put away your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and give them your complete attention. Second, empathetic understanding goes beyond the words. Try to understand the emotions, concerns, and perspectives behind what's being said. Ask yourself, what is this person really trying to communicate? Third, reflective response means you confirm understanding by paraphrasing what you heard. Say things like, "So what I'm hearing is," or "It sounds like you're feeling." This validation shows respect and ensures you understood correctly. Let's explore 4 practical techniques for active listening. First, silence and pauses. Don't rush to fill every gap in conversation. Allow space for speakers to expand on their thoughts and explore their ideas more deeply. Second, paraphrasing. Restate the key points in your own words to confirm mutual understanding. This prevents misunderstandings and shows the speaker you were truly listening. Third, clarifying questions. Ask open-ended questions to deepen your insight. Instead of yes or no questions, ask things like, "Tell me more about that," or "How did that make you feel?" Fourth, nonverbal cues. Use eye contact, nod to show understanding, and maintain open body language. These cues signal that you're engaged and interested in what the speaker is saying. Giving effective feedback is a skill, and the SBI model provides a proven framework. SBI stands for situation, behavior, and impact. First, situation. Describe the specific context and when it happened. Be concrete and factual. For example, during yesterday's client meeting or in the report you submitted last Tuesday. Second, behavior. Explain the observable actions or words used. Focus on what happened, not your interpretation. Describe the specific action without judgment. Third, impact. Share the consequences and effects on the team or organizational goals. Explain what happened as a result of that behavior. This framework ensures your feedback is grounded in facts, clear, and focused on improvement rather than blame. Beyond the SBI framework, there are 4 best practices for delivering feedback effectively. First, timely feedback. Provide feedback soon after the event occurs while context is fresh. Delayed feedback loses relevance and impact. Second, be specific. Focus on concrete behaviors, not character traits or personality. Instead of saying someone is difficult, describe the specific behavior. In the meeting, you interrupted 3 times. Third, keep it balanced. Mix praise with growth opportunities. Start with something positive, then address the area for improvement, and end with confidence in their ability to grow. Fourth, make it two-way. Invite dialogue and listen to their perspective. Ask questions like, "How do you see this situation?" Or, "What challenges are you facing?" This creates a conversation, not a lecture. Effective public speaking has three essential elements. First, content. Your message needs clear structure, compelling stories, and actionable insights. Think about your main point, organize your ideas logically, and use stories to make concepts memorable. Second, delivery. How you speak matters as much as what you say. Pay attention to your pace, tone, and volume. Speak with authenticity and presence. Maintain energy and enthusiasm. Third, connection. Engage your audience actively. Read their reactions and adapt in real time. Make eye contact, ask questions, and create moments of interaction. When you master these three elements, you move from simply presenting information to genuinely influencing and inspiring your audience. Here are 4 powerful techniques to build confidence and amplify your impact as a speaker. First, story arcs. Use narrative structure to engage and persuade. Stories are how humans process information and connect emotionally. Share relevant examples that illustrate your key points. Second, strategic pauses. Don't fill silence with filler words or nervous speaking. Instead, use pauses to let important ideas land. When you pause after a key point, it signals importance and gives the audience time to absorb. Third, eye contact. Make direct eye contact with different people in the audience. This builds trust and creates a sense of connection. It also helps you read the room and adjust your delivery. Fourth, visual aids. Use slides and graphics thoughtfully to reinforce key messages. Visuals should support your words, not distract from them. Persuasive influence is about inspiring others to support your ideas and take action. The 4-step framework guides you through the process. First, build credibility. Establish your expertise, integrity, and genuine intent. People are more likely to be persuaded by someone they trust and respect. Second, find common ground. Identify shared values and mutual interests. When people feel you understand and care about their concerns, they're more open to your perspective. Third, present clear logic. Use data, evidence, and compelling reasoning to support your position. Make your case clear and logical. Don't rely on emotion alone. Fourth, call to action. Specify the next steps and inspire commitment. Be clear about what you're asking people to do. Help them see why it matters and how they benefit. These 4 steps create a path to genuine influence. Now that you understand these 4 pillars of leadership communication, it's time to apply them. First, practice listening. In your next conversation, focus fully on the other person. Use the techniques you learned, paraphrase, ask clarifying questions, and notice their nonverbal cues. Second, give feedback. Use the SBI model in your next discussion with a team member. Be specific, timely, and balanced. Third, speak with purpose. Craft and deliver your next presentation using the 3 elements and techniques you learned. Finally, influence wisely. Lead change with integrity and impact. Remember, great leaders communicate with intention, listen with empathy, and inspire action with authenticity. Start today.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.